Today, I'm sharing exactly how to make money using Pinterest automation, so you can start seeing results as quickly as possible. Why? Because Pinterest is a goldmine when it comes to making passive income online. And the best part is, it's an evergreen source of traffic that always has high purchase intent. Unlike TikTok or Instagram, where you need to post consistently to stay on the algorithm's good side, Pinterest works more like a visual search engine. That means once you publish a pin, it can continue to show up in search results for months or even years afterwards. And yes, you heard me right, months or even years. Which means if you take the time to do it correctly the first time, you can literally set it and forget it. So today, I'll be showing you my favorite free tools to automate, your workflow-proven ways to monetize your Pinterest account, how to optimize your pins for search, a sample schedule to follow, and real examples of automated income funnels you can recreate, plus how to scale your earnings using AI. If you're new here, hi, I'm the founder of an academy where we teach people how to build online businesses that bring in consistent income and have more time freedom in their lives. Step no. 1. Grab the right tools to streamline your process. Canva plus AI is going to be your best friend. When it comes to designing pins fast, there are thousands of free templates that you can use, and then you can use AI to help you write descriptions, titles, and hooks. ChatGPT will also be used to write descriptions, titles, and hooks. And then we have the Pinterest scheduler and Tailwind to auto-publish your pins. We'll talk more about these tools later. And finally, Google Sheets is the best way to manage your content calendar. Step number 2, pick a niche and monetization strategy. Now, affiliate marketing is one of the easiest ways to start earning commissions without creating your own product. All you have to do is promote other people's products and services, and you'll earn a commission on any sales that you drive. If you want to sell your own products, ebooks, templates, courses, Notion templates, website themes, digital planners, and so much more, you can also create your own blog, YouTube channel, or online store and drive traffic from Pinterest. To learn more about how to drive traffic from Pinterest to any of those platforms, I have a full tutorial available. So go ahead and check out the description box below. Step no. 3. Make sure you understand the basics of Pinterest SEO, just like Google. Pinterest is a search engine, which means users type in keywords to find what they're looking for. Now, in this case, your pins are showing up in search results because someone typed in those keywords. So it's important to use relevant keywords in your pin titles and descriptions that are going to show up in search results. For example, if you were a wedding photographer located in Atlanta, Georgia, some keywords might include wedding photography, Atlanta wedding photographer, engagement photos, and so on. Don't just type in random words. You want to make sure that the keywords you choose are actually going to show up in your search results. Use the keyword tool to get ideas and see how many people are searching for those keywords each month. This is very important. Let's take a look at my Pinterest profile and boards to see how this looks in action. My goal for this profile is to drive traffic to my online store and generate leads for my coaching business. So I created boards around topics that my ideal client would search for. Things like Etsy, SEO, Etsy ads, selling on Etsy, branding tips, and small business owner. All of these keywords are very common and are searched for often. If you're just getting started, focus on the basics before diving deeper into Pinterest SEO. Once you've optimized your boards and profile, it's time to start creating content. But don't worry, we're not going to dive deep into content creation today. I've linked some resources down below that you can check out. Now, let's talk about how to automate your Pinterest workflow. Now, automating your Pinterest workflow is key to growing your following and driving traffic to your website without spending hours every day on manual tasks. Let's break down exactly what you should be doing daily, weekly, and monthly. On a daily basis, I recommend scheduling your pins in batches of around 20 to 30 at a time. This allows you to experiment with different types of pins and topics without feeling overwhelmed. Take note of which pins are performing well and which ones are so you can adjust your strategy as needed. Now, you can do this manually by uploading your pins and scheduling them to be published at a later date. Or you can save time by using a scheduling tool like Tailwind or the Pinterest Business API. Now, Tailwind does come at a cost, but I'll be comparing it to the Pinterest Business API in a future video, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video. Once you've scheduled your pins, it's time to move on to the weekly tasks. Every week, you should analyze the performance of your pins and adjust your strategy accordingly. This means looking at your analytics and seeing which pins are getting the most clicks and saves, and then creating more pins on those topics. It's also important to add new boards and new pins to your existing boards on a weekly basis. This will help your profile stay fresh and engaging for your followers and help you reach new audiences. Monthly, you should be tracking your progress and making adjustments as needed. This is a good time to look at your analytics and see which topics are performing the best and double down on that content. You should also be cleaning up your profile and removing any low-performing pins or boards. This will help keep your profile organized and focused on your target audience. Okay, now that you know how often you should be pinning and what you should be doing, let's take a look at a sample automation schedule you can follow. Now, this is just a suggestion, so feel free to adjust it based on your needs and preferences. On Mondays, I recommend scheduling pins for the rest of the week. This will give you time to analyze the performance of your pins and make adjustments as needed throughout the week. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I recommend adding new pins to your existing boards. This is a great way to keep your profile fresh and engaging for your followers. On Wednesdays and Fridays, I recommend creating new boards around trending topics. This will help you reach new audiences and get more eyes on your content. And on Saturdays and Sundays, I recommend taking a break and enjoying your weekend. I've created a free template that you can use to plan out your pins and content calendar. Link to that in the description box below. Step No. 4. Let's look at real examples of automated income funnels you can recreate. Now, if you want to drive traffic to an affiliate offer, your funnel could look something like this. A user searches for a pain point or a problem they're having. Let's say that's how to grow on social media. They click on a pin that you created that provides a solution. The pin directs them to a landing page that promotes an affiliate offer. So in this case, let's say it's a course on how to grow on social media. Now, once the user provides their email address on the landing page, you can add them to an email list and promote offers to them over time. If you're selling your own digital product, your funnel could look something like this. A user searches for a pain point or problem they're having. Let's say that's Etsy SEO tips. They click on a pin that you created that provides a solution. The pin directs them to a landing page with an offer for an Etsy SEO ebook. Once the user inputs their email address, you can add them to an email list and send them emails promoting the ebook and other relevant offers. If you're trying to drive traffic to your blog, YouTube, or online store, your funnel could look something like this. A user searches for a pain point or a problem they're having. Let's say that's easy dinner recipes. They click on a pin that you created that provides a solution. The pin directs them to a blog post with a list of easy dinner recipes. From there, they can keep browsing your content or buy a product from your online store. Step No. 5. Let's talk about how to scale your earnings using AI. As I mentioned earlier, you can turn one piece of content into multiple pin formats. For example, you can create a video and turn it into a step-by-step guide. You can create a blog post and turn it into a checklist or infographic. And you can turn a quote into a beautifully designed graphic. In addition to repurposing content, AI can also help you come up with new ideas for pins and content. It can analyze your competitors' pins and suggest new topics and keywords to target. It can also help you come up with catchy titles and descriptions that are likely to get clicks and saves. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment down below. I love reading all of your comments and I try to respond to as many as I can. Alright guys, thanks again for joining me and I'll see you next time.